Morning everybody, we're on Grindslow Knoll in the Peak District, in the snow, and we're going to photograph. As you can already tell, it was very windy, and in most clips you can't actually hear what I'm saying, so I'll be doing a few voiceovers to explain what I'm doing and why, but until then, sit back and relax while you watch me attempt some landscape photography in sub-zero conditions. Right, so we've got the first picture of today. It's looking really nice, and we're getting a little bit of light showing up on the snow now and some reflection on the ice. So I've lined up this shot where you can see the path sort of swooping round, and then there's two little mounds on each side to help frame the bottom corners of the picture. And then the rest kind of speaks for itself. I focused on the foreground, make sure I've got something decent set up, and then just let the light do the rest of the work. This is actually my first time going up Grindslow Knoll. I have been up on the Kinder Scout plateau before, but I've always gone from a different direction. This way you go from Edale, and then it's pretty much a straight route that takes about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on your fitness level. About halfway to the summit, we had to cross through this gate, which I thought made an excellent subject and reminded me a little bit of Mantor. And then just next to those, there was a nice pile of rocks, which also works as a nice subject for a portrait shot, so I took a quick shot there as well. Up at the top, the wind was actually quite ruthless. I think it was about -6. Combining that with the wind, it was making my camera frost up, making my bag frost up. Pretty much everything up there was getting covered in frost. Shooting in high winds can be quite challenging, and sometimes you just have to sacrifice that quality and bump up your ISO. Then I'll have another chat when I get back to the car. Right, we're driving now on Edale Road. We're going into Castleton, and I'm going to show you my photography exhibition. Drive down when it's past is just truly unbelievable. It's quite easily one of my favourite places in the whole of the UK, never mind the Peak District, and I'm so grateful that I can actually have my work on display in such a beautiful area. If you do get a chance to go down to the Castleton Visitor Centre, make sure you do, because the prints look so much better in person than they do on the screen. I've got over 30 of my favourite photographs on display there, as well as some 2025 Peak District calendars. If you can't get there in person, I also have everything available on my website, which is www.williamhickey.co.uk. Feel free to pause this at any time and read my info board. It talks a little bit about something that I was born with called amblyopia, which affects my vision as well as being colourblind. which is a little bit different for a photographer. But we are coming up to the end of the video now, so I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, I would appreciate a like or possibly even subscribe. Also, comment if there is anything that you're particularly interested in to do with photography, and I'll try and make a video on it next time.